Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making taco lasagna roll-ups. Alright, I'm starting on a skillet that I've preheated, and I'm going to take a pound of ground beef. And this isn't lean ground beef, guys. This is 80-20. 80% ground beef, 20% fat. And I'm going to get this in here. I'm going to get this browned up. And I'm probably going to have to drain some grease off this because, like I said, this isn't lean. And it's going to be a real quick and easy recipe for when you worked all day and you want to have an easy evening. So I'm going to get this in here, get it broke up and browned up. And after some browning, I drain the grease off, I'll bring it back. Alright, now that my ground beef is all browned up and I drained off most of the grease, I'm going to add a little bit of water in here. I'm going to go for about 1 cup of water, and I'm going to turn my heat up a little bit to bring this up to a simmer. And I have 1 pack of taco seasoning mix here. You can also use low sodium if you're on a low sodium diet. I'm choosing a regular. And this is Walmart's brand. Let me grab a wooden spoon here, guys. Just going to stir this together. And I'm going to allow this to simmer for a few minutes until that water cooks down in there and taco seasoning starts to seep into the ground beef and flavor it. Alright, now that my taco meat, the water cooked down in it and it's thickened up, I turn it off. We're just going to let that sit there for a second. I have a 9x13 baking pan, part of my reach. I'm going to take some chunky salsa and just put a layer down in the bottom. This is going to prevent our lasagna noodles from sticking. Now guys, if you don't feel like rolling these up, you can very easily turn this into a taco lasagna, and maybe we'll look into that later on. Dexter's all wound up tonight. He loves tacos. Alright, now I'm going to take that pan and set it aside, and I'm going to get a piece of foil. We're going to roll up our taco rolls, taco lasagna roll-ups. And I'll do one to show you how you do them, and I'll do the rest off camera. Now I'm going to take a lasagna roll. I took a pound of lasagna. I boiled it for 8 minutes in some salt water. Then I drained off the hot water and filled it with cold water so I could handle it. And you want your noodles super al dente for this because you don't want them real soft or they're going to fall apart, because this is going to bake in the oven for a little bit. Now I'm going to take a little bit of taco meat. You don't need a whole lot. I'm going to take some, I'm using Fiesta blend cheese, but taco cheese will work great too. I'm going to take a little bit of that. And we're just going to sprinkle it along the length of that lasagna roll, so that's all through there. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to spread that meat the whole length. I think that sounds better, guys. That way we're going to have meat all throughout our lasagna roll-up. Taco lasagna roll-up. And I'm just going to take this and I'm going to roll it. You don't want to roll it too tight that your meat squeezes out. That didn't sound right, did it? And I'm going to sit it right in that 9x13 baking pan. Now I'm going to go ahead and finish rolling up all my lasagna rolls, and then when I get them done, I'll bring it back. Alright, I got them all rolled up, and I placed them seam side down on the bottom. That way there is a bake. That cheese will help glue them together. Now I'm going to take some more cheese, and I'm lightly going to hit the top with some cheese. And I have some leftover lasagna noodles. Now what you could do with them is you probably could cut them up and freeze them and use them for pot pie. And like chicken pot pie or ham pot pie or something. I don't know how that would work out. Let me know in the comments if you had any bad experiences with freezing pasta. Now I'm going to take some more salsa and put it down over top of our lasagna. And I'll go over this and smooth this out in a minute. I'm just putting it on here rough. Now when you serve these guys, you can serve them with sour cream, avocado, or guacamole, I'm trying to say. Guacamole on top. Some fresh lettuce and tomato would be nice. Sour cream. I said sour cream. I'm losing it, guys. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and put one more layer of cheese on top. Make it extra good. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this in a 400-degree oven uncovered for 10 minutes. Then I'm going to pull it out and I'm going to allow it to rest for 5 minutes before I serve it to help everything firm up a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and get this in the oven, and after I bring it out and rest, then I'll bring you guys back. Alright guys, these came out of the oven. I left them rest for 5 minutes. They're ready to go. Let's go ahead and fix up a plate and see what we got. I went ahead and served some fresh parsley over top for some color and a little flavor. You could use cilantro, but anybody that knows me by now knows I don't like cilantro. Let me get in here and try one of these guys. Really good. Tastes like a taco. The pasta's al dente but not undercooked. If you like your pasta a little more tender, you can leave it in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. Guys, that's really delicious. Really easy. Alright, there you have it. Taco lasagna roll-ups. Thanks for watching. Remember, love what you eat and eat what you love.